There's a few things that you need to know about markings on triangles before you can learn this topic. If you see these little tick marks on sides of an angle, that means those sides are congruent. The angles opposite those sides, so the angle opposite side XY is angle W, and the angle opposite XW is angle Y, and those two angles will be congruent. So if the side length is congruent, then the angle opposite is congruent. This is called the isosceles triangle property. Congruent means the same size, same shape. Also, if you notice in this first triangle, all the sides are the same, which means all the angles will be the same. If every angle is the same in a triangle, then they're all 60 degrees because all three has to add up to 180. So in this problem, angle V is going to be 60 degrees. In this problem, angle W will be 35 because those are the opposites. These are actually called base angles. So those base angles are both 35, which means together they're 70. And 180 minus 70 is 110. So angle X will have to be 110. And that's what they're explaining here on the explanation page. So let's do a few examples on this one. Okay, so because we know that SR and RQ are the same length, they're both 10, these angles will be the same. So this little arc, or arc that I drew here just shows that they're the same angles. So what we can do is we can do 180 minus 110 to give us 70 degrees. So we know that together these two add to 70 degrees. So they're both going to be 35 degrees. Hey, this is just like the example, isn't it? So this is 35. On letter B in this triangle MNP, all the sides are the same. So we know that all the angles have to be the same. So we just do 180 divided by 3 or 60 degrees. Any equilateral triangle is going to be, all the angles will be 60 degrees. So, oh, sorry, this is called an equilateral triangle. This one's called isosceles. Actually, this is isosceles also. Isosceles is 2 or 3 sides congruent. So because these two are congruent, it's isosceles. Because these 3 are congruent, it's isosceles. Equilateral also means all 3 are congruent. Okay, let's go to the next problem. So one of the key things to remember is that the angles in a triangle all add to 180. So here we know that since all the angles are the same, then all the sides have to be the same. So we could actually just put little tick marks here. They're all going to be exactly the same. Since they gave us one side is 4, we know the other sides are 4 also. So side AB length has to be 4. For this second one, we know that these two angles are going to be the same. They're the base angles. So if this one's 100 degrees, we just do 180 minus 100, which is 80. So these two together have to add to 80. So we just divide that by 2 to get 40. So this one has to be 40. And that's it. There we go. So that's the end of the lesson. I hope you guys are feeling a little bit more comfortable about this. And please ask me if you have any other questions. And I'd really like to be able to help you out. Okay, thanks. Have a good day.